yeah, buddy.
Try to boat flip him. Yeah!
Look at this.
That's ridiculous. That is a freaking tank, dude. Something on. Doesn't feel like a red. Unless it's coming right at me. Oh, nope, it's a red. Yep.
Crap, big one, big one, big one, big one. Good job, Grace. Oh, yeah.
Mommy just caught that monster.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Dude, get the net.
Just let go there.
Beautiful. Oh! Did you teach her that trick? That's a monster. That's a monster. It's a big one.
Oh, that's a dragon, bro. I just caught a dragon. Holy crap.
It's a freaking river monster. Oh gosh.
Coming right at.
Oh, it's coming in quick. It's right at the motor, Max. Right at the motor.
Big old blue. Holy cow.
Statue of Liberty right there, baby. We're hooked up to a big old stripey boy. We just chummed up a bunch of bait. Max is like, I don't think we should stay much longer. His rod just went down.
Holy crap. I just did it. I just did it. There it is. My first walleye. It's a big boy.
Sharper. Sharper. Oh!
Yeah, man.
Welcome to Mental Health Day. 2021 was our first full year on YouTube. The first full year that I juggled 2 YouTube channels. How did I do it? Honestly, I have no idea. It is currently the middle of winter. All of our creeks and rivers are frozen. We have been out a few times, but before we get into the footage of 2022, I kind of wanted to look back on 2021 and do a best of video. The best catches, maybe a cool catch, maybe somebody's first catch of something. I don't know. Let's rewind to the beginning of last year and relive it all again. Let's go fishing.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's something bigger. Definitely something bigger. Definitely something bigger on there. This might be a real fish. A lot of head shakes. A lot of head shakes. Another shark. Getting a little excited. Whew. Just cast my other rod. This one was down. Another shark. I do believe. Yep. Big one. Big one. It's a spiny, but it's a bigger one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's got some meat on that one.
It does.
Woo-wee.
Look how fat it is.
That's so fat. It's probably a female. Holy cow, that was fun.
She could be good eating.
Think we should?
Why not?
Oh man, that was fun. That thing slammed it. Well, we're making the most of catching sharks and skates. That's for sure. That one gave me a little bit of a tug fest, so I enjoyed it. Whew. I thought that was a real fish. It felt pretty good. Oh. Oh. That might be a little bigger. Yeah, that's a little bigger. Don't come off. That's a keeper size. Oh, that's a big one. Oh yeah. There we go.
Fishing today right there.
Finally. That's a nice one. That's a real nice one. Let's get a measurement on that one. Yeah, that's by far the biggest crappie we caught today. Let's go from 20. 20, it's a 10 incher. He's kind of slack, but
You gonna go for it?
20 to 30.
Put him in the pan?
Yeah. Took all day, but we got one that wants to come home for the hot oil bath. I ain't never seen this line do this.
Fish on.
You got something? You ain't got nothing.
That's a good fish.
Huh?
He's a good fish. He's got
Oh, you are one. I'm sitting here messing with a lot.
it's all around the pyro.
You got a bass or something on there?
Oh no. If not, it's a really nice crappie, dude.
You want me to pull the pin?
Yeah. Because we'll pull it around.
I got a nasty knot in my line. Bobby's hooked up. I'm gonna pull this pin so he can get it out from underneath the dock. All right, we're freeboarding. This can wait. I'll get this fish. You gotta hit. Are you using that same
Yeah, beetle spin.
beetle spin?
They want a fast moving bait. They're aggressively feeding. They're not hitting any kind of real slow moving.
He hooked him over here and he came wrapping around this pile in here. We don't know what it is yet. Could be anything from a big crappie to a bass to a snakehead, catfish. You better get some.
Oh, he's all the way back.
Yeah, he is. Bring him through now. It's a snakehead.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a snakehead, Bobby. Let me get the net. Bobby's got a snake on.
I'm gonna bring it.
First one of the year. Oh, it's a nice one. Get him over here. Oh. Where you at? Where you at?
He's in the net, baby. That's where he's at. That's where he's at.
Here, let's back out of here. You take that. My line's all underneath. That is the first snakehead we've seen this year that actually wanted to bite something.
Oh, we're about to stop.
Yeah, I'm about to push off.
We're right in the fish zone.
I'm gonna push off of this and throw the pin back in. Good job, brother.
Oh, I really don't want to touch this.
You rinse your hands off, buddy.
Nasty slime, man.
Hold up the first snakehead in 2021, bro. We just put them on a stick, 22 inches, perfect size for taking home.
Nuggets and fillets,
Yes, sir.
and to clean the environment.
Plenty of meat on there. What happened to his head?
I don't know.
Somebody shot it with a 22.
It does look like somebody shot him.
It could have been from a bow
somebody-
fisherman.
It could have been from a bow fisherman.
They're a nasty fish.
Or somebody caught him.
I wish it wasn't in the shade right now.
Somebody caught him on a big old worm hook or something and ripped a giant hole in it.
All right, well, we got to dispatch him
Let's put
because
him
you're
to sleep.
not allowed to keep him alive. So we're going to dispatch him, throw him in the cooler, do some more fishing. It's fun.
Definitely do some more fishing.
I'm so happy you got on some fish
So
already.
am I. So am I.
You got him?
Oh, yeah, he's off.
Was it a fishy?
Yeah.
Why is your drag so loose?
Oh, look.
You on? Bobby's on.
I think I'll pick up another.
That's not a bad one. What are you talking about? Small
He
one.
was charging the boat.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a big. That might be the biggest of the day, bro. Here, spin around. Let me see that sucker.
He was charging the boat.
Heck yeah. Didn't know I needed a notepad and a sharpened pencil today. Bobby's bringing me to school. Took me to school, bro. He's got three craps on the boat and a snakehead. I'm still sitting with a big fat zero. I might need to take the bobber off. He's got it working. That one hit orange, huh?
Yeah.
We just talked to some guys over here. They're saying pink. That's a nice crappie there, bro.
And they want it moving, bro.
That's every bit of 11.
They want it moving.
They want it moving, huh?
Yeah.
The big ones definitely do.
Yeah, I was,
Put this one on a stringer and let Bobby catch some more fish. Or are you going somewhere? Oh. Fish on! Don't know what it is. It was a big bass.
Oh, it is a nice Oh, beautiful fish, bro. Beautiful fish.
I knocked my camera sideways.
Oh, nice fish, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he wasn't getting off that hook. I just didn't want to grab him. Wanted to land something today.
All tore up from spawning. Is it male or female?
Oh, it's fat. Looks like something tried to grab it there.
Yeah, that's from spawning. Yeah.
Yeah, that fish wasn't coming off of there.
Look at that nice black spot by the tail.
Yeah.
That's a,
They,
that's a redfish bass.
a redfish bass.
Right up your alley.
Come out of there. I'll set that hook, Jack. I missed the first one. I grabbed it earlier. Let's get a measurement on her. 17. Not a bad looking fish. The first big bass of this creek so far this year. This is when they start coming in and start bedding and spawning and stuff. And they get really big up in here. But that one, you get a kiss, old girl. All right, thank you. There she goes. The best thing is we're not skunked now, buddy.
You're right.
It's on.
It is on.
It's on. Where did it go overboard?
Over that side like this.
How?
No,
What was that?
that was my fucking orange rod, dude.
Is that your line? Nope. I got it. I got it, B. Here it comes. Get ready to grab it. Get ready to grab it. I got it, B. I got it, B. I got it, B. Catch of the day.
I love you, dude.
The orange rod with the orange rod. I told you we had.
To the orange rod.
I was like, I need to snag it with the orange rod.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm so glad.
Oh, now we can go fishing. Oh, Jesus! That's a monster!
He's off.
He's off. Daggone. Why didn't he get in his mouth? Oh.
Dude, that fish was ginormous when it rolled.
I threw it right on the shore and swam it right into the water. Just like that. When they see something from shore climbing in the water, they're all over it. Like that. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Dude, get the net. There's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. I got the net. I got the net. Come here. No, you're going the wrong way, fish. Over here. Oh, and the hook just came out. You all right? He's not a huge one, but it's a lot bigger than the first one. Got him. Got him. Ugh, nothing wrong with the hook. I was gonna say, here's the chaos. I got one in the net, and we're gonna try to hook another one real quick. Can you believe we came back around? I got another one to hit in the same freaking spot. Oh, oh, there's another one. There's another one. Should I boat flip him? Yeah. Look at this. Are you gonna come fishing today, baby? Look at this. I got 2 snakes in the boat, baby. Well, 3 technically. This one's a little smaller. Same spot. Same one as the first one, the big one that hit and jumped and got off. And then the one I haven't measured yet. And this one I'm gonna guess somewhere around 20, maybe 21. That one's a little bigger. Oh, why did I tell my wife I'd be home early today? I should probably call her and tell her what's happening.
You probably should.
Maybe she'll be okay with it if I bring her home some snakehead.
I think she will.
Holy cow. I'm all wet?
Yeah, I'm wet. Oh, I'm not that wet. I'm like, I can see your private. I can see your private parts wet.
My pants are clear right now. Whew. Well, that was fun. You gotta get your lucky hat on. There you go. Oh, you got a bite. Wind, 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 wind. You got him, Cal. You got him. You got him, buddy. Get him up here. Get him up here. Swing it. Oh, the drag's too loose. Get him up here. You did it.
I got a fish.
You did it, buddy. High five. Yeah. Got a little sunfish. You gonna touch him?
Yeah.
You gonna throw him back?
She yeah. Oh.
All right, you gonna throw it back? Or you gonna daddy throw it back?
Daddy throw it back.
All right, you wanna kiss it?
Yeah.
Close enough. See ya, buddy. Oh, good job. It was your lucky hat. Fish on. Right where I caught the last one. This one feels a little bigger. Holy crap, what do I got going on here? There's a big one. Holy crap. Stay on there, girl. Stay on there. It's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, that's a dragon, bro. I just caught a dragon. Holy crap. It's a big one. It might not be a dragon. I just haven't seen one this big in a long time. Holy cow. Holy cow. Same little chatterbait. I think this might be my PB. Last year, I caught them all the way up to 29 inches. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's a big one. Oh, there's that feeling. Right back to childhood. Like a kid in a candy store. You can't buy happiness like this. It can only be earned.
Right along the bank?
Right on the bank, exactly the same spot where I caught the first one. Right there. Yeah, he just murdered it. That same little chatterbait I gave you, bro.
I've been using it.
All right, I'm gonna wrestle this thing. It's gonna be fun. And I'm being sarcastic. It's a big one. The chatterbait's gone. I can see a little bit of pink tail. It's a pig. It's an absolute pig. They're in here. We've been up since like 6 o'clock. It's a big one. It's a big one.
Wow.
On the orange stream rod, or the orange creamsicle rod, Bobby. A little Walmart rod, it's like 68 bucks. I love it.
That's a beast, dude. You're just sitting here popping that little bank right there.
I was throwing down that bank over there, and I got stuck out here. I was like, I need to swirl back around and work my way over here, and boop, bang. Get you on one, bro. Now's the time.
I had a nice blow up on mine.
They're busting all around. All right, I gotta deal with this thing. This is not going to be fun. But that was fun. All right, we got him here. The unofficial. Oh gosh, he's not done fighting now. The unofficial measurement, I believe, is just shy of 30. So not a true dragon. He's an absolute beast, though. Absolute beast. I haven't even taken the chatterbait out of his mouth. It's absolutely destroyed. I need to dispatch him so he quits being a snakehead. Woo! That was fun. A little bit of time left. Hopefully we can get Chris on one. Yeah, you can't fish all day unless you start first thing in the morning. You got a fish on there? What do you got, bro? I'm coming. Oh, that's a big bass. Holy cow.
Get that sucker. Get that sucker.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes! That's a bass.
I thought I was hooked on the bottom with that sucker, man.
Woo! Look at that sucker.
That's what a bass supposed to look like.
That's
there.
a respectable bass.
Yeah, that felt pretty nice.
So it looked way bigger in the
Why
water.
didn't you jump? You were supposed to jump when you did that. Man.
Here, put him on the cooler.
I know, it's like the worst.
He's probably 15,
worst
16.
light year to get a good picture of him.
Yeah, he's a little over 16.
He makes the other ones.
16 and a half.
By far my PB, but definitely my nicest bass this year.
Yeah.
A couple 19 inches last year.
My biggest this year is 17, so that's a nice healthy looking fish though. Definitely nice to see a respectable bass up in here.
Bass of 1,000 casts right there. One of those days.
Still looking for that snake. All right, old girl.
Give him a little let go there.
Beautiful. Whoa! Did you teach her that trick?
You just said,
I'm looking forward to catching some of the frogs, but this is pretty fun. Oh, there we go. That's right where they came from. It should be on it right now. Eat it. Eat it. Oh, got it. Jumper. I talked him into it. Can you hold it?
Not my face.
It's even hooked. The little guy. What's that little guy doing under there? And now he looks like he's hooked. The hook's completely out of his mouth. See? He's just got the line in his mouth. Look at that.
I see.
He just has the line in his mouth. That's how crazy these fish are. Alright, well, that's 4 under the same tree. This is from the same breed as our first 2. Hopefully there's still some bigger ones. I'm worried about these storms that they're calling for. It looks stormy out here. Go tell mommy I'll let you go. Make sure she gets it all the way in her mouth later, okay? So I want to catch her. Oh, a bunch of bubbles just came up. What's all that about? There might be a little fry right. That's a monster! That's a monster! That's a monster! That's a monster! Oh God, please stay in there, Hook. Oh my God, that's a dragon. That's a dragon. That's a dragon. That might be a dragon. That might not be a dragon. I don't know, but that's the biggest one I've seen today. Holy cow! I saw a whole bunch of little bubbles come up, and I think it was a fry. May have been a fry. These fish protect their young. And I think that's where this fish came. He slammed it. Got a big one in the boat. I'll measure it. It's high 20s at least. It just looks like a monster when I was in the water. Daddy, we gotta get you to catch one. My swim bait is freaking destroyed. $28. Not my PB. Yep, 28 on the nose. My brother caught one 28 inches today as well. He had his boat out. Holy cow, that's a nice one. I actually do have a scale on this thing. I don't know how accurate it is. Looks like it's right around 7 pounds. Got some meat on that one. Yes, sir. Come on, Daddy, you can do it. I'm satisfied now. I like the big ones. All right, buddy. Thank you for your sacrifice. Hello there. Don't mind the Kool-Aid stains. Oh, Grace, wind fast. Jerk it. You do got something. It's a white perch, I think. The big crappie. Bring it over here. That's a big crappie. Pop would be so proud. I'm fiddling with the minnow bucket and your bobber went under. Good job. All right, let's swing your hook out that way. That's a nice crappie. Should we measure him?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Should we take him home?
Holy cow, that's a 11-inch crappie.
Should we bring it home?
I don't know. How about we let him go and we try to catch a snakehead?
Yeah.
Okay? We have a whole bunch of snakehead.
My bait is still...
Nah, he's seen better days. We could probably use an upgrade to old Alberto. But he did a good job. See a big crappie?
Yeah.
Good job. Well, Grace is out fishing me. Oh, there we go, Grace.
What is that?
I don't know. It's another chain pickerel. It might be the same one. He's a little bigger. He came off the same log as the other one. What, are you scared?
You said it has teeth.
Yeah, a lot of fish have teeth.
Is it on the camera?
Yeah, watch this. Woohoo! Another chain pickerel.
Can we please?
Where's the lip grippers?
Lip grippers.
You see his teeth?
Oh, that.
They have razor sharp teeth. He smashed it. And so I should always have some lip grippers. Alright, buddy. I'm going to try to help you get this out of your face if you chill out.
Oh my.
Whew. I had to use some forceps. He was hooked good. Beautiful little fish. Let's see how long he is. 18 and a half. He's so skinny.
Are they?
If we caught one that was like 30 inches, we could maybe eat him, but there ain't no meat on him. All right, little buddy. How beautiful he is. That was awesome. Give me some knuckles.
Knuckles.
Now you catch one. One just spooked out from that log right there. So do we dip or do we run this shoreline again? Oh, that's a big one. Oh, Bobby. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Oh, the net's tangled. Okay, I got it. That's a big one. I'm gonna have to lefty it. Bring him over here. Oh, there we go! Big one!
Yeah.
Big one!
Give me the camera pump. Give me the camera pump.
That's a big one. Caught on the white fluke, huh?
On the white fluke.
He looks like a mid-20s fish.
Nobody can resist the white fluke.
Oh, buddy.
I don't have a gripper over here.
You can use my gripper.
I got to use yours.
He's gonna death roll.
What is he?
Watch that hook, bro. I'm gonna throw the pin real quick. I throw the pin real quick.
Oh, boy. You got him?
Death roll, yeah, I got him. You throw the pin in.
He's the kind that needs a 357 to the head.
That's why I want to get one of those bats.
Open your mouth, you ignorant.
Yeah, he wasn't coming off of there.
Hook right in the corner of the mouth.
Yeah.
I might need a plier.
They got a hardy jaw. That's a nice one, buddy. That's it. That's the fish you needed to make your day.
To make me feel better.
Bob was having a tough morning.
This is what being a fireman
Here,
is all
turn.
about.
There you go.
That's what being a fireman is all about on vacation. That's what vacation.
We'll get you a nice picture of him before we dispatch him. Hey, let's use the bump board. A little over 26.
26.
That's a nice fish right there.
26.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's get him killed so I can catch another one. Bam.
Oh, there you go. You got him. You got him?
Yeah.
Is it a good one? We just went over there and retrieved this lure because he got hung up. Another big crappie. Holy cow. Jeez, Daddy. No, that one's pretty clean. Gosh, they're big and beautiful. Good job, Papa. Found them. He just smacked me in the face piece. That's a nice stringer of crappie right there. 3 12-inchers. Do it again. I mean, this is where I caught my biggest crappie, like 13.5 inches or something. That's a fish. I don't know, it looks good. Wind's got us. Oh, not on my watch, buddy. Not on my watch. Another big one.
Must be the same family.
Yeah. You found them all. Phew. Good job, Baba. You having fun?
That's what I like. I like catching fish.
Yes, sir.
Not trying catching.
Not fishing, catching?
Right.
That thing is getting heavy. I just caught my dragon, and it's not on video. You see him? I have not measured it, but it's well over 30 inches. It's a freaking river monster. Oh gosh. It's freaking huge. I can't even hold it up. Let's see, that's up there. 32 inches.
Oh my God. Oh, nice. Very nice.
It's massive.
What is it?
30 something. 32, 33.
We don't catch him on it?
Look at it. Look how freaking big it is.
I got a stick right on my thing. What'd you catch him on?
A minnow.
Nice, very nice. Huge fish. So that's what we're
Here you
here
go.
for. I'm glad I'm on this side. Ew, look at my leg. Oh, dude, that's not even wet. That's slime. Ew.
He's at least 32.
Hold him up. I hold him so I can measure it.
Oh, there.
It's not funny when I lose a $200 pair of sunglasses.
No. 10, 12, 10, 13. Oh, that's heavy. Unfortunately, none of us caught another fish. So, we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It is a new day and it is an absolutely beautiful day. Came to the same spot we were last night, but we're gonna try a little bit downriver today. Wasn't recording earlier, and this happened. Well, I wasn't recording the strike, but I just had a big one blow up on the mouse. I think it's a big one. Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one. Holy cow. Get in the net. Oh! Oh my goodness. Yeah. He choked it all the way too. Well, this is gonna be fun wrestling this thing for the next half an hour. Damn it. I saw him over there popping on something. I threw in the swim bait and he didn't want nothing to do with it. I followed it up with a topwater mouse, a little white mouse, and he crushed it. All of a sudden that mouse is gone. This is a big monster. I don't know if it's as big as the one I caught yesterday, but got him. Well, there's my stick. And I think it's the same breed as the one I caught yesterday. It's right around 32 inches. Another dragon. And this nice gentleman over here just caught one, and he gave it to me as well. He asked if we were harvesting, and I was like, yep. I play for keeps. I wish I had the blow up on film, but you know what? The bite's been slow and I didn't want to run out of batteries, so there he is. The gentleman over there gave me his bat. Dispatched him with that. Made things a lot easier dealing with this. I need to get me a little bat. I might actually run both of these fish up to the cooler, so I'm not dragging them around all day. Too easy. Oh, that's not snowflake. That's not snowflake. That's not snowflake. Holy crap. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. You gonna jump again? Yeah, that's the biggest one probably today. Oh. That's a long fish.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
That's a long fish. Yeah, that was fun. We're getting down to the trees where it's shady and deep and lots of structure, and the bigger fish stack up down in here. There's some in here twice this size. But that was fun. I'll let you go. See ya. You're gonna pet the beaver? I'm telling Romina. You grabbed the beaver? Can you please tell me what just happened?
I needed some beaver and I caught a beaver.
You just grabbed the beaver by its tail.
Yeah, he's just swimming by.
When was the last time you just snatched some beaver like that?
It's been a few hours. Not today.
Who grabs a beaver?
All right, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yep. Ran up, grabbed it right by the beaver.
You grabbed it by the beaver. Your hook's in my side, by the way. Oh no.
That's a beaver.
You gonna put it back? Grab it by the beaver. He just swam next to you, you just grabbed him?
Just like that. He was just swimming around.
Hey, little beaver!
It's an easy beaver, man.
I've never pet a beaver like that. He let me touch his back.
Daddy always told me to stay away from once, let him touch him easy. Easy beaver.
I was gonna say last cast and I didn't. Oh, he's coming downstream quick. He's coming downstream quick. He's coming downstream quick.
He's going real fast.
It's a nice fish.
Nice one, bro.
I was gonna say last cast and I didn't. Oh, he's in me.
Oh, that's a nice fish, man. Holy
That's how you end the day, bro. That's how you end the day right there. Long one. Sit right on the bank. Well, we are back up to camp. And that was my last cast. We had a blast today. This place has been better than this. I mean, we caught a ton of fish, but we didn't see any tankers. We didn't catch any tankers. Right, so I mean, we're gonna continue fishing, but I didn't even show probably half the fish that we caught today. There's so many smalls. Well, I was changing batteries and Ryan just
There we go.
Kerdoosh. That's a big fish. Come here. I just want to hold him.
Oh yeah, look at that mouth. Damn. That's fatty.
That is a monster bass.
That's a fatty.
There you go.
There you go. Look at that fatty.
That's ridiculous. That is a freaking tank, dude. That is a freaking tank.
Green Senkos.
Green Senkos. I want to hold it again. I want to feel the weight. Oh my
4 or 5
god.
pounds, man. That's a big fatty.
Here, you let him go and get some underwater fit.
Yeah.
Underwater. Go right here in the sun. Good.
Net across and down.
Crab, crab, crab.
Down.
Keep going that way. Good job, Grace.
When you scoop it,
Keep going this way with it. Like you just sort of pluck them off, but you got to keep pressure on them or they'll swim out. That was a good one though. I don't know if it's a keeper, but it's a good net. Good practice. Teach them young. Ow!
Nice one, Gracie.
Oh man, I don't think I got that on video. Good job, Grace. Grab, big one, big one, big one, big one. Good job, Grace. Oh yeah. Get him, Grace. You just got 2 monsters. I don't know if I got the first one on film. High five. Give me some skin. I was killing the camera to save that file, and then she netted one of the big ones. And then I turned it on. There was another one right after. That's the smaller of the two. He'll eat. Look at that sucker. Let's measure him up. A little over 7.5. That's a nice crab. That's a good one. That's a good one. Then we got Snowflake. Yeah, Snowflake. There's something on. Doesn't feel like a red. Unless it's coming right at me. Oh, nope, it's a red. Yep. It's a red. Yep. That's fun. That's what we were looking for. Oh, these fish are so strong. He saw the boat and said, nope. Oh, I want to catch one on my fly rod. That won't be this video. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. Why'd you come over on that side, buddy? Oh, you are so beautiful. Here, come around this side. Let's see if we can get you in the net. Yeah! Got him! What a beautiful fish. Look at that. Beautiful red fish. I actually switched up my lure. I was getting low on the electric chickens. I got like 2 left. So I put on a white twister tail, and freshwater, saltwater, twister tails work for everything. And that is a beautiful red fish. And you're gonna be dinner. Give me a kissy. What's up, Grace?
Hi.
Look at that he got.
Wow, you got another.
Dinner.
Well, hello there.
I got 4 that run. 4 keepers.
4 keepers? Heck yeah. He got his first ever keeper crab here.
Whoa! It's a big one. That's a. You gonna let Uncle Kurt eat that crab?
Can I give you a high five?
Yeah. As long as you don't give me a headbutt, ow, and knock me out. Good night. When'd you get so strong?
Because I'm 5.
You're 5? You're sitting in a puddle of water.
Because that's my spoons.
Okay.
That's
Here
why.
come the party crashers.
Oh, no.
Away.
Whoa! Hanger. Got him. Not on my watch, buddy.
Bring him in the boat real quick.
Not on my watch. That's a keeper. Yes. Got one? Yeah, it's a big one. Get it in here, Daddy. Holy cow, there's a monster. That's what we're looking for right there. That's a big heavy. Yeah, Papa.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Daddy. So we actually did it. We grabbed 6 traps from farther out where we hadn't been catching crabs, and we brought them in closer in the creek, and that was the first trap. Bada bing. Oh, big crab, big crab, big crab. Holy cow. That's what I'm talking about. 2 jumbos, baby. You gonna get them in the basket? Oh, it's a doubler. It's got a little female underneath them. Yeah. Nice. That's the biggest one of the day. A couple crabs like that's all you need to eat. That's an 8-inch crab right there. That's what we're looking for. Big blues. Hang out with your buddies. Give you a nice sauna later.
Woo! Me!
I'm on recording.
You're kidding. Nah, bummer.
Nobody in that trap, but I don't know what's up with me and not recording the biggest crab or biggest fish of the day. For whatever reason, like I won't remember to turn the camera back on, and then we'll catch the biggest thing. Check out this pig. Mommy just caught that monster. Yeah! How big are you, buddy? That's close to 9-inch crab.
Really?
It's like 8 3/4. That's probably the biggest one this year.
Go me!
High five.
They weren't
Same rod left.
They weren't making any noise.
It's a J hook. I mean a circle hook. Fish on? What you got? Is it running at all?
It's hard to say. It feels like it's looping around.
Catfish spinning. It's fun though. I like catching stuff.
Yeah. It's coming right at me.
Oh, it's coming in quick.
Yeah.
It's right at the motor, Max. Right at the motor. Big old blue. Holy cow!
That's
What in the world?
told you they're big as shit. Look at how fat he is.
And fat too. Now see we got this big net. Oh God. Boom. Oh, look its faces.
Holy crap, dude. What did you eat?
What did you eat? Holy cow.
That'll feed some kids.
You gonna keep that fat girl?
Yeah, man, look at that sucker.
I guess these are an invasive
It's invasive
species.
anyway, we got to get them out of here.
Holy crap. You got a scale?
Oh, do I? I think I do. Look how fat it is. I've never seen a freaking catfish that fat before.
That fish is all the way fat. Oh, it's so funny.
Look at him talking.
Oh man, I'm gonna die. That is no doubt the biggest catfish you've ever caught. You were just taking pictures and just
And
dying.
you stuffed down his throat, bro.
Ate a football or something. Oh man. Well, we got plenty of meat for the kids.
Oh, is it gonna fit?
I think we no.
Who knew?
I guess we're catfishing today.
Yep.
And I don't think we need any more catfish today. Wow. That was a fat monster. That right rod's dancing. It's got that live fish on it. Oh! The striper? No? Cat?
I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. I can't tell. It's in the smoke. It is a striper.
Striper! Striper! Oh!
Yeah, man!
On the only white perch we caught. We need to catch more white perch, bro.
Heck yeah, man! Dude, first rockfish on the boat.
Yeah! First rockfish on the boat.
Back at me.
That's a keeper too, baby.
That's a nice one.
Hell yeah. We need to catch one more to get our limit. Throw them catfish back. Psych.
Yes! Oh, we did it.
Target species, baby.
Come on. One per person per day.
23 inches.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Got some meat on them.
Healthy.
Clean both sides.
Of course, he caught on the only live bait that I caught today.
I know. We gotta get some more of that.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
Let's see if you'll fit in there with that catfish.
Oh, you got plenty of room in this cooler. Nice to see a stripey bass. Yeah, buddy.
Not bad.
Oh yeah. One more. Far left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's got the live line on it.
Oh, it's coming right at me. I don't know what that is. Why is it jumping? Why is it jumping?
I think it's a blue cat, man. They're fucking
What? No, it's a striper, Max. No. I can't tell. It won't sit still. It is a striper.
Oh, nice. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Yeah, we got a limit. Like, why is it jumping? It looked like a catfish.
Stripes on it. Look like a blue cat, man. You tricked me too.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a nice one too. Look at him.
It's beautiful. Come here, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. That might be a little bigger than mine. Like 24 inches.
Oh, you had to roll yourself up. Can you turn that off? Yeah, buddy.
Beautiful.
Beautiful fish.
Man. Oh,
Oh, it's been so long.
I know.
It's been so long. I want to catch one on that storm jig, but I'll take that. I caught you caught yours on my rod with my white perch, and I caught mine on your rod with your white perch. Teamwork, baby.
You're welcome.
Why is it jumping?
Why is it jumping? I'm like, that's a blue cat.
That's why I didn't want that blue cat. I wanted one of them right there. You made my day.
Beautiful fish.
You made our day.
Full cooler.
Yeah, buddy. We need a lock for that cooler. Woo! I love when the plan comes together. Came up Friday night and did some night fishing. Went out and sunk some eels. And we both caught some really nice fish. I actually caught the largest striper I've ever seen in my life. This thing was 4 feet long and weighed 50 pounds. Unfortunately, it was over the slot, obviously, so you want to let the big cows go, so keeps the fishery going. Saturday was pretty much a wash. A huge front came in. We tried fishing that evening, didn't get a sniff. Since we were catching them with eels, I figured, why not throw the fake eel? After about 20 minutes, seeing a few followers but no takes, I decided to wind in, and that slight change in speed triggered a following fish to eat his breakfast. Oof. Got him!
Nice. Hooked up, bro.
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's on. I was winding it in. Ain't no snowflake. Clear this rod here, because we're gonna need the net.
Yep.
The Statue of Liberty right there, baby. We're hooked up to a big old stripey boy. Oh, buddy, stay away from the motor. This boat's got some pretty tough barnacles on it. Oh, buddy. Well, there he goes. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Stay on there. I got leader line right here. See my leader? It's coming up. It's coming up. There he is. Get him! Yeah! Yeah! Wow. Yeah. I think we're inside the slot too, buddy.
That looks like a slot fish to me, bro.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, baby.
How about that?
I knew that eel would work. Alrighty.
Grab him?
Yeah.
Grab him?
I don't know. He's still got some fight in him.
Yeah. Alright, go. He's off.
Hold on.
Alright.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, buddy. That was so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Catch that fish on light tackle. You get a quick stick on her.
See it going down.
34, 35, right around these 35.
That's it. That's the guy I was looking for.
Yeah, buddy, 28 to 38 is the slot. And he's got my eel choked.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's a beautiful fish.
Gorgeous.
Hey, the statue's over here.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, buddy. Oh man, let's get you on one, buddy. That's why he slipped right there. Little fake eel. Throw that over there. I'm gonna throw you in the cooler, buddy. All right, Monkey.
Taking a nice bath.
That's one for me. Let's get you on one. Get the hell out of here. One per person per day. Let's go. Oh, Max, 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 Max! Holy hell! And of course, the footage on the GoPro at night sucks, but I'll reenact it for you. Max's rod, it was tired of being straight. And all of a sudden, it bent over so hard and so fast, his rod looked like it was trying to suck its own. Holy hell! You got him? That's a real fish. And at the perfect timing, the GoPro dies. And what I mean by a real fish, I mean the fish that we're after, not like a sand shark or a skate, a striper. Well, the GoPro just died. That's a real fish. Come on, be the one. Be the one Max has been looking for his whole life. We just chummed up a bunch of bait. Max is like, I don't think we should stay much longer. His rod just went down. It's gotta be a real fish. Hold on, don't horse him. Don't horse him. There he is. There he is, big old striper. Big old striper, that's in the slot, baby. That's in the slot, baby. That's in the slot, baby. Yeah!
Are you kidding me?
You did it, baby.
Oh, 11:59 on this trip, bro.
Ninth inning. Was that on the bunker or was that on the...
It was on the fresh bunker.
Fresh bunker.
Oh.
You did it. It hasn't been a bust. It wasn't a bust. That's top of the slot too.
Oh.
That's not under and it's not over. Let's get a stick on it.
I could not believe it.
How fun was that? How fun was that?
Bumping, bro.
Dude, your rod went down. I just got a hit on my rod. His rod went down. The GoPro died. Pulled out the phone. Got it on video.
Kidding me.
Got it forever, brother.
Oh my God.
He literally just said, I don't think we should stay much longer. Now I gotta do my turn. Yeah, I got the,
Look at that.
hey, look, the circle hook worked right in the corner of the mouth like it's supposed to be.
Because I wasn't paying attention.
He hooked himself. Dude, that's a beautiful thing. Here, I got a stick measure here, Max.
What's going on here?
Here, put it on the ground. Yeah, I'm all in your line now. Here. I'm gonna say 33 or 34.
Hold on, I'm gonna say 29. What's that?
Where are you at?
29, look at that!
A little over 29. 28 to 38, you gotta keep her up the beach, baby.
Yes, bro! I'm serious!
It just happened.
And the funny thing is, when we were walking up here, we didn't have any fresh bunker.
Nope,
Just
no
a
fresh
little
bunker.
bit left from earlier. And I saw a seagull. I had a live bunker. And I chased his and stole it from him.
That's the bunker you caught that fish on. Oh,
Oh man.
it's a long time in the making, brother.
What a day.
Congratulations. Oh. Guess we're gonna stay a little bit longer now. No promises on any more fish, but that just happened. It was all worth it.
Rocking the Maryland flag in Jersey, baby.
Oh, thank you. I don't care if I get one. That was worth it right there. Yes!
This year, one of my goals was to catch a striped bass out of the surf on an artificial lure. And this day, I threw everything I had in my bag at him. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a taker. But while I was all the way down the beach, chucking these lures around, one of my rods with a chunk of bunker on it went down.
Oh shit. My rod just went down. Daddy's on it. Oh, please be on there, fish. You got him? Please tell me you got a fish on there. You got a fish, right? Good job, Daddy. Good job. No, you find it in. What? You mean to take it down there and get it? Good job. Hopefully it's a keeper. First bent rod we've seen all day. Hopefully it's not a shark. That's a striper. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I think it's gonna be a short, but it's a fishy. Yeah, Daddy, good job. Woo! I'm trying to catch one of them on my lure. I'm out of breath. I think it's gonna be a short. Looks like he's 26. 26 inches. 2 inches too small. Well, good job, you caught something. It's not a skunk. All right, pretty little schoolie. We're gonna let you go. Did he make it? There he is. Bye, buddy. Thank you. Well, that's a damn good sign. I had that line just flipped in too. I bet that was fun. Oh, we should take a picture. We need to take a picture of it.
They say a bad day of fishing's better than a good day at work, which I totally agree with, but I have been skunked my last 4 fishing trips, but not today.
I'm on. That's a fish. That's a fish. I was not expecting that. I'm on. It feels good. I don't know what it is. Probably a freaking catfish or something. But I am on. Holy crap. Feels big, whatever it is. Tight line feels good. Holy crap. Holy crap. I just did it. I just did it. There it is. My first walleye. And it's a big boy. Holy crap. I did it. Look at that son of a gun. Perfect hook set right in the roof of the mouth. How big are you? Holy cow. I can't believe I did it. The thing felt like a catfish. Did like catfish rolling around. I have a measuring thing in here somewhere. I forget where I put it. There it is. How big are you? Holy cow, I just caught my first walleye. And it's 22 inches. Oh yeah. That's amazing. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Been here for about an hour or so. Been trying different things, different retrieves. That thing smashed it. It was like rolling around like a catfish, maybe because I was pulling against the current. But I did it. That is my first ever walleye. And now I get to see what everybody's talking about. Apparently these things are delicious to eat. That's amazing. I'm gonna get them on the stringer. What a beautiful fish. Thank you so much, fish. See him getting to open his mouth. He's got some gnarly teeth in there. Gnarly teeth. First ever walleye. Objective today has been complete. We have a 22-inch walleye. What a beautiful fish. Whew. All right, girl. We'll put you in the water, keep you fresh. Here's gonna be dinner tonight. And that's gonna do it. I think it's really cool I got to end the year on a fish that I've never caught before. A fish that I've wanted to target, but I thought I'd have to travel way north to catch one. I literally caught it right here in my backyard. So that's gonna do it for us. We have fresh new videos for you next week. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and as always, God bless.